Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Enshrouded. I'm the Radio Man 03. It's awesome to have you along. Look how shiny I am. We are working on some more of our zip grappling hook things. During stream today, I showcases. Haven't done much to it. I've changed it a little bit since then, but we're doing a little thing right here where I go up and I go up and boom, we pop up at the top, and here we are. We're up where the farmland is going to be. The farmer is going to be up here on top. It just makes sense to me that we have to have the farmer up here, right? And then when we're done with the farmer, we just pop off and glide right on in. I know. Oh, and we fixed this too. I took the fireplace out from underneath the bone blocks in the middle of the room, so we don't really have our buff on at all right here, but that's okay. We're just here for a little while with Balthazar, and then we get our buff back on. I also added some mycelium blocks around the entryway and so on. That looks pretty nice, I think. Extra little bit of firefly lighting. Did some firefly gathering over the weekend as well. And I think Balthazar is actually pretty good to go. I did add a few more blocks to this that he's in. His conjuring room here. I did add a few more blocks to it to kind of round out the posts and stuff like that to make it look better. So I did that. And then the campfire, or I guess the fireplace, is in here. So there we go. We're getting our buff back on, you know. I guess I just came back in. I just literally came back in, so I've not actually got my buff to begin with. Hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing great. Sip my coffee, hot. Just had my air conditioning guy here. It's right. He came here and he checked out my air conditioner. He says, "That is a sweet, sweet air conditioner you got there. It looks good to go for the summer." And I said, "Thank you, sir." And off he went. It was a great exchange. I was thinking, like, I'm not sold on where this platform is right here. I thought we'd work on this a little bit today and see if anything else pops into my head that I want to do. But I'm going to go ahead and do... nope. I need my weathered stone blocks. And I need my walls. This block is my new favorite. I'm thinking what I want to do to kind of continue... I've got my elevator coming. Those two there are tied together coming down the side of the mountain. I figure I can get one here that will get me up to a level high enough to where I can just turn and then continue zipping myself up. Instead of having one steady thing all the way up, I wanted to have a little bit of... not a gap. Gap's the wrong word for it. I can go up 2.5, huh? See, if I go up 3, though, that's going to work out really, really well. I need... Would one of these work? No, just, you know what? Let's do this. There we go. And Shazam. Boom. This does still come in handy once in a while, I think. Well, more than once in a while. The scaffolding, that is. That is almost... Oh, my God. Look at that. I was pretty close, huh? It's pretty close. I was just eyeballing it the other day. Just eyeballing it. That's all I was doing. Now, if I hit X again, does that put me on the track with that right there? Perfect. Exactly what I want to do. So I think what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and run this all the way over to the wall. I need to be careful. I don't want to fall off of here. And do I want to come out one this side? I don't know that I do. As long as I get it kind of in the middle, I'm okay. I've turned off the snap point. Well, that actually worked out pretty good right there. That's not exact, but it'll work. Okay, so can I reach that from down here? If I look up, yeah, perfect. Look at that. How about you? Oh, I can with a little hop. I wonder if I could get away with moving this a half block down. It works down too. If it was a half block lower, I think E would work just fine. Because, yeah, I mean, if you look, I'm not even jumping a full half block up when I do that. If I double jump, yes, probably that's a half block. But I think if I move that a half block down, it would work a little bit better. And I'd still be able to see the top one. I'm thinking 3 is probably enough, you know. I get off of that one right there, come over here, and zink, zap, and zonk. I'm up there. Boom. You know? So I guess what I need to do is go up here. And I need to move you down a little bit. A half block. If I put my half block in first, that might work. Ooh, you know what? I've got those already there. So all I need to do is get my next row of blocks in here. That's it. Alright, and you guys, I gotta go... Oh, Q and scroll in. There we go. That's right. That's right. That's about a half block down from that right there. I think that works out perfect. Right there, and then I'll... Okay, that's not going to be any good. That's the wrong block, Radio. That's the wrong block. You need to do the right one. You think I would have noticed that right away, huh? Yeah, most people would have, but not this guy. There we go. Alright, so let's grab you back. Let's get our little blocks put in place first. Let's go back down here again. I'm going to try to line this up like so. Yes, that's good. And then I'm going to get rid of you, and I'm going to get rid of you. I'm going to get rid of you, and get rid of you. And then I've got a bunch of little blocks up here too. That's right. Okay, so I've got a few other blocks to get rid of here. Yeah, I'm going to turn X off and just kind of slide that in. I'm looking to see how it sits. Alright, let's go down and try this out. Okay, if I'm here now, can I see that one? Okay, I can see that one, and I can see that one. Boom, we're up to the top. Perfect. That is perfect. Okay, ready? We will go over here. We're the smithy. Then we're heading to the farmer. Zap. We're on here. I'm gonna have to work on these blue blocks around there. They don't look quite right, do they? This has to have some kind of a cap on it right here. That light. Yeah, we can't put too much on top of this, over this, because I'm going to be looking up to get to the next one. We're going to have to figure out what kind of a top we want to put on this, if any top at all, because really we're going to stand here, and then boom. I don't think we have to look. Does it read it? It doesn't read it, huh? Okay. But there we go. It should work just great. If we do that, we could take the wall and we could remove that wall. How does this all look from down below? We're sticking out a little bit from the wall, aren't we? I wonder, part of me wonders if I move that over to this side and just have a little less hang over. Oh, no, you've got to be out this far to see that. If I have this over here, like this here, we could see it, but it's going to drag me right through the rock. Ooh, ouch. There's a hole up there that needs to be filled. Just won't let me kind of go down in there. Come on now. There we go. Perfect, just like that. Well, I'm going to have to make this look like it fits here. It's just going to have to look like it fits. If I do... Oh, maybe if I just do my... the railing. I could do that and actually chisel this in a little bit. There we go, like something like that right there. Get it chiseled in a little bit. And then we'll do a little something right here too. Just small. Hello, there we go. I think we're good there. We got a little earth showing up here, but it's tight, but I think that's okay. Now, how does it look from down below? This is distracting to me. Maybe I should have a wall that comes down and makes it more of a permanent structure here. Maybe I should have just the wall that comes down, or maybe I should have a pillar or something. We're going to take over the Smithy's bedroom for a little bit. Hey, buddy, how you doing, man? Man, I tell you, we did some fun stuff on stream. If you get a chance to watch it, the February 19th stream, we had some fun. I went out and we bumped into a few things I'd been to before and forgot about, and then wound up finding an obelisk too out there. So that was pretty cool. It is sunny. Sunny. Did I sleep too long? Or did I go to bed too early? Oh, I think I may have gone to bed too early. I did. I did. That's pretty good, I think, right there. I like that. Zip. We stand right here. We have landed. We've got a little bit of room. We could add a little decor something here, right? And then pop up to here. And the wall here I like. I'm going to bring the stone into it a little bit more. And we could do a few things with this stone. And then zap, we're up here top, and here's where our farmer is going to be. And I've not quite decided how I want her to play out up here, but we're going to do something where it's going to be raised. It's going to have to be raised. It's just too sloped. So I'm going to do some kind of retaining wall. Maybe we do something that has a passageway for water that would come down this thing. We build over to that way and up and over this way, and there's just enough room in here for some crop plots and some farming and stuff like that, and then we'll build her a little something right here on the edge that overlooks down below. Because I mean, look at that view, right? That's a pretty impressive view. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, I say. Now we can sleep. Sometimes I make that flight just fine. Something terrible is at Pike Mead's reach. I know it in my bones. We do too. Speaking of which, we may go after that this week. We may go up there and get the main storylines going again a little bit, because we're running lower on the quests. We have 3 right now, and all of them really... Obelisk Research is actually a little further along a little further out. These two are the ones we need to do, though. Fireplace for the farmer, and of course, reach the capital. So fireplace for the farmer is probably what we're going to do next. And then we'll move on from there. But yeah, we've got all kinds of stuff going on. Today we were up in here. We found an obelisk. We shut down a couple of shroud roots. We found a cave passage. We did this ancient obelisk right here. Bumped into it. Just spawned here, walked over, and ran into it. Had no idea. And then we were looking at going over here to this, it's a shroud root. A shroud root. To get rid of that. But it's also next to the Grind Teeth Grotto. So, I have no idea what that is, but they're right next to each other. So, we'll probably do those. Maybe we'll do an episode with that. The next episode. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll see. Anyways, check out the streams too. They're in their own kind of little live broadcast thing. I try to update you guys in the regular videos too, as far as what we're doing on Enshrouded. So hopefully I give you enough information. Whoop, up we go. And I think I'm good. We need to work on this a little bit here. Yeah, we do. Okay. I think I got it that time. There we go. We've got a little more space between here and here, don't we? That's what it is. This isn't quite right. I got to spread things out a little bit more, I think. So, yeah, give me another second to kind of get this worked out. Does that look about right? We beefed that up a little bit right there. That looks kind of nice, right? It added to that landing pad and just kind of chunked it up. I feel like that's pretty good. Just that little bit of something, you know, does something. Whoops. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. He's pushing all the wrong buttons. Yeah, that feels like a good little landing pad right there, right? And up we go, and zoop, right up here, another little landing pad. That's very good, I think so. Yeah, whatever. Stop being such a baby, radio. I think that's nice. The other thing I thought of was taking this guy right here, this little tower that we put right here, to access the smithy and stuff like that, and this platform. I thought if we took that and continued the elevator and just did one spot above the next and go up and then onto this, we could. And then we could decorate something in between the mountain and this column going all the way up. But then I thought, you know what? I think this sounds a little more fun. Just having these little platforms out here. I probably could have gone down a little bit further, right? This is 3.5 blocks right here, and we still have easy access to that right there. So that worked out pretty good. Yeah. All right, give me a second. That is awesome. I'm happy with that. That looks good. This could use probably a little more work on it to get it to make it look like it actually is fused to the mountain as opposed to just sitting there and hovering like that. It's got a little bit too much free space around it, I guess. That makes sense? It's kind of hanging a little too far from me. Yeah. I've never gone back to the smithy's place either to do any work over there. But it's looking better. I did add more stone up underneath the platform here, where the smithy equipment is and stuff. I did add extra stone there. I do need to go back here, though, on the end and kind of round it out and get it looking sharp and like it's supposed to over here. I didn't quite get that far with the scaffolding. But I did manage to get a big chunk of it sealed up a little bit better with some cobble. I kept it with just the regular cobble. I thought that looked pretty cool up there on the mountainside. Blends in pretty nicely, and then we've got the nicer blocks on top of it. Alright, I'll be back. I think I might commit to that wall idea. Thinking I might be able to put this guy over there too. Well, you know what? We could do the same thing we did up there if we go... What would we do, 3? Come on now, you should just pop right in there. Let's go ahead and remove that one because it was... I guess if I hit X, yeah, that's going to be it. I'm going to use X. We don't want it to push in too far. Yeah, we don't want to go... Well, I believe what we did up there was we had it right on the edge of it. But I feel like that is not on the edge. I feel like I'm missing it just by a hair. There we go. It's gonna put us out here, but I am thinking about putting that wall in. Let's do that. Let's commit to that right there. We do that right there, and I want to put a wall back here. I do. I want to run it down. Well, we talked about the pillars, huh? What do we got for pillars here? This is the small one. I was thinking about the big one, though. Yeah, let's turn X back on. See, I could do that. I could do one pillar all the way down. It's the jumbo, and we'd basically take this back off and add one here too and have it come down as well. The other thing I thought was a wall that goes down into here wouldn't be too bad looking. Let's try it. Let's look at the wall. I really think the wall might be the best bet for us here. If I do that right there, I could do another one right next to it. And it would just kind of, I think, add some structure all the way down. You know what? All the way down the mountainside. Yes, let's do that. Is that right? That's not correct. There it goes. That was weird, huh? There we go. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want to do. Maybe I should use a smaller block right here. We do that right there. Boom. Okay, that is all the way down. It gives us a little support. We got that jutting out and attaching to it. I like that. Part of me wants to do something that isn't quite so... I feel like I need to beef this up. This edge right here, this corner. I feel like that's good, though. I feel like that makes this wall look like it belongs here. And it adds a little structure to the place, too. I think maybe what I should do is some sort of a railing along here, too. Let's get that, yeah, let's get that put in. And we'll stick with the rail instead of going one out. We already have it looking a little precarious underneath here, I've got to say. I'm going to put that right there. Want one here and here. Take that one out. Well, that might have to go back. That might have to go back there. Yeah. No, maybe not. And boom. Okay, so does that look like it fits in here now? I think it does. We've got our rail over on this side, just the same. We've got one over here too now. I can walk up on this one, but it wouldn't let me walk up on this one. Why is that? Oh, there it did. Okay. Because yeah, we're gonna have. Well, these guys are gonna be. Well, these guys are gonna be actually up here, up against this this lip right here. We're gonna come up to these guys, and we're gonna be able to stand here in front of them and utilize them, and they'll be, you know, puffing up their smoke that way. And then the smelters. I don't know. We'll find room up here for him, though. This is where the smithy is going to be. All his stuff will be right here, and then we'll have to. I guess once we come around that corner, though, really, boom. We're on it, right? You could see it right there. Bam. Up we go again. That one's all set to go. We could get to this one later down the road, I think. I think we can. Now, up here, I'm thinking for her house, I'd like to use the... what is it called? You know what? I think I have a... Yes, I do. I've got a workbench here. I think I want to, not the refined wood block, half-timbered block, that's it. I want to do some of this half-timbered block, and we've got fired bricks. I kind of think the fired bricks and the half-timbered might go pretty well together. So you know what I've not ever tried is the copper block either. I should try one of those and see what I think of it. I just noticed that the metal block doesn't quite have the same look as the picture does. But I would like to use this one up here and probably this one. And then maybe we will try some of that refined wood. The refined wood block and try it out and just see if maybe in the right scenario it works great. But I still think either we switch to the tarred wood or we do the shroud wood for the flooring up here. That would be good. I think the flooring would be better with the shrouded wood actually. But in terms of, so I was thinking about bringing this over and connecting up with this hillside right here. Figuring out where I've got a height limit here, so I've got to think about that. Here's my height limit right here. So I need to stay below that orange line right here. See it? You see it right there? I'll stay below that orange line, which I can down here. That's easy, no worries, no big problem at all. Perfect. There's our line. There's our border right there. So yeah, I feel like this little valley right here is the perfect place to put our farmer. And I think I want to bring over some foundations. We're going to have raised planter beds. We're not going to have, I don't think we're going to have crop fields. We're going to have planter beds is what we're going to have. And it's going to be outlined in stone with, I would think that what you'd want to do right here where this larger rock is, water travels through here, you would want some kind of opening through here. So we do something that does. It stops here and it kind of carries over and attaches to this rock over here and then vice versa right over here. And then maybe the house for her, I was thinking this might not be a bad little spot. Boy, we don't have much height here though, do we? Just a little cottage. Maybe the cottage sits on the upper edge of whatever planter we have. It sits kind of up here. And she's got her place. She can come out and she can drop down, and then she's got her planter beds all the way over to here and down and back, and we'll be on a flat surface like right there across. Let's go ahead and put a few blocks in the ground actually. Let's commit to a little something here. Maybe I'll start with this guy instead. Let's turn the snap back on too. And let's just see. Let's see what are we dealing with here. How big a space are we talking about here? We are in like Flynn. We don't need huge planter beds, but it would be nice to have... You know what? You know what's going to determine that for me is how many crop plots we can actually get installed down here. Give me a second to think about this some more and come up with some ideas, and I'll come back. I'm out of the blocks. Let's see. Rough stone. Weathered stone block. Maybe we should sleep. Okay. Hey, buddy. We're gonna use your bed. So this is great. Okay, so I'm excited about getting the farmer out of here because what I want to do is, I guess the farmer is really our kitchen person, right? I mean, it's the kitchen, so food is going to have to be up there. You know, anything related to food is going to be up top here, which is good with me. I wanted to spread the base out, spread the characters out a little bit. You know, make us move around the base a little bit to get to everybody. It's cool. That tree is not going to be able to stay there. It's just not going to be able to. Alright, let's go back to here, and we've got our blocks. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do you up here, you right here. I'm going to do that right there. I think that's right. No, it's not. Am I lower than that right there? You know what I think I am. I think I am. Look at that. I've got this all messed up. I got this going starting up here at the top of this, and I got this down here at the bottom of this. It's off by just a smidge all the way across here, so I got to go back and do all of these again. Wait a minute. Well, I guess what this is going to actually give me... Yeah, you know what? I guess we could do it this way, although I still need to have the water passage over here. That's not going to work just right. I still need... I need this block here. And then I need to go 2 back. I'm jumping the gun on my wall that's coming over this way already. I'm jumping the gun. Oh, yay. Does that fix the ground? It does fix the ground, okay. Questions, you know. Questions. Okay, do that right there, and then you're at the right height there, huh? Okay. Alright, well good. Good. I'm glad to hear it. 1, 2, so our next one is up this way. But we want this down. We want this to go down a little bit. We want this to drop just a hair. Let's go ahead and do. We could do this. Let's give ourselves a little more room right here. Let's take this out of here and we'll put this one right here. We'll dig that stuff out. I want a little extra room here for some land here. I'm gonna do that right there, and hopefully this is gonna just bust right out down to it. Perfect. That's what I want right there. I want this next row to be down here. Nope, no, don't break stuff. break those guys out of there, and we're going to put you here, and then we're going to put one on top of you. Boom, just like this, and now we've got our second planter bed here, with a bit of a raised wall behind it and a nice stone attached to it as well that we can work around and make that stone part of what we're doing. It's a good idea. This is subject to major changes, of course. These foundation blocks leave such big holes in the ground. Have you noticed that? They do. They leave some big holes in the ground. Boom. We're up here in the mountains. Awesome. All right, beautiful. That's what I wanted to see right there. And then back to number 1. Let's get this out of here. Uh-huh. All I gotta do is knock this down a little bit. I think what I'll do is... yeah, we'll just get the farm soil and throw it in here. It'd be easy. Easy peasy, right? I could take a little bit of this, though, and then that way, I could use the dirt for something different. Okay, we have officially begun work on our farming area. I feel like this is a pretty good size area, and then when we need certain things grown, we plant them, right? And if we don't need it, we don't have it planted. I feel like I got to take all this down just a little bit, just so the dirt will fit in here properly. And then we could do something, yeah, we'll decorate it up too, of course. Let's get this rock out of here too. Oh, I could just dismantle. We do that, and then we'll make it so that we have a staircase that will go up. Yeah, I think this is probably where we'll do it. We'll see. Some of you are going to want it right in the middle, I know. Maybe we will move it. We'll just work our staircase in where the one wall is going to be that's going to, I guess, keep the floodwaters from washing everything away. We're going to have to work on how we're going to get that done throughout all of this here. We're kind of screwed here, aren't we? Maybe I won't worry too much about that. Maybe we'll just not worry too much about that. Just get our farm in the ground and get it going. And see how it looks. And then we'll just keep working on it. We'll just keep working on it. That's going to have to wrap up today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day. And I look forward to talking to you again next time.